Eighth and final. Entries are lining up behind the Home Hardware Building Center starting gate. It's post time.
I'd like to give a quick thank you to the fans tuning in online and the fans who showed up at the track here at Truro all season long. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks to Truro Raceway for letting me be a part of this great show all summer long, as well as we send it up to Joe Kelly one more time for the call here in Race 8.
Eighth and final dash of the afternoon and final race of the 2025 racing season has Reggie's Game. Mr. Laz, it's up to you. What's in the shadows? Mrs. Dragonfire, Frontier Cruise, and Premier Harris. They're off and pacing quick off the wings is Mrs. Dragonfire, driving out looking for the lead against What's in the Shadows. From the outside, Premier Harris leaving sharply is crossing over and will find a seat third. Away at the rail fourth is Reggie's Game, backing off and settling at the rail in 5. That's Mr. Laz. Then sixth along the inside for Frontier Cruise, and trailing It's Up to You. On through the backstretch, approaching the opening quarter. Up front, it's Mrs. Dragonfire, but not for long. What's in the Shadows out of the pocket and drives up now to take over the lead as the entries head on to the 3/8. What's in the Shadows is the new leader. Opens up by 2. Mrs. Dragonfire gives chase second. Inside is Premier Harris third. Then starting up on the outside and into fourth now, that's Mr. Laz as they continue off the top turn and race into the stretch, approaching the half after a quarter of 28 and 3 out front. It's What's in the Shadows leading the way. Outside and moving first over, that's Premier Harris. Inside a third is Mrs. Dragonfire. Out with the second over toe, Mr. Laz into fourth. Fifth inside is Reggie's Game. Outside sixth, Frontier Cruise. And It's Up to You is sitting at the back in 7. They race into the turn, the half paced in 59 and 3. Onto the Redland Farms backstretch for the final time. What's in the Shadow shows the way. Outside, braving it first over, Premier Harris. Inside, locked in the box, that's Mrs. Dragonfire. Tipping 3 high, Mr. Laz from 4. Then fifth outside is Frontier Cruise, 3 wide in 6. That's It's Up to You. They race past 3/4. What's in the Shadows is still holding that lead, 3/4 of a length. Up on the far outside, Mr. Laz pacing a second inside. And now regaining the place spot is Mrs. Dragonfire as they head past the 7H. 130 and 4 was the 3/4. What's in the Shadows leads the way. Now angling out of the pocket. Here comes Mrs. Dragonfire. An eighth left to pace. They straighten out for the payoff. Inside, What's in the Shadows. Outside, Mrs. Dragonfire. What's in the Shadows? Mrs. Dragonfire. What's in the Shadows will take the finale by 2.5 over Mrs. Dragonfire. Third is Mr. Laz. Mile in 2:02 and 2/5.
Well, I figured Crow would be aggressive with Mrs. Dragonfire off the gate, getting to the lead. I did not see What's in the Shadows on top, though, cutting it. Great drive here by Ernie Lappin. Got away in the deuce spot early, removed to the front, and then didn't look back from there. 28 and 3, half 59 and 3, 3/4 130 and 4. Going to get the job done here in 2:02 and 2. Big trip from What's in the Shadows as he closes down Truro Raceway with a big front end victory. And we'll see Ernie Laffin and What's in the Shadows back in the Woodmere Farms winner's circle in just a moment.
Eighth race winner, What's in the Shadows? Back in the Woodmere Farms Winners Enclosure. 2-year-old Bay Colt by Shadow Play out of the row with Joe Dam. Tied her over. Bettina Porter and Chris Rovers of Stewiacke. Trained by Bernard McCullum and driven to victory by Ernie Laughin. What's in the Shadows in 2:02 2/5.